What happens when a leader pledges bold action on immigration and the government fails to deliver? In the Netherlands, the answer just became clear: collapse. As Europe faces unprecedented waves of migration and rising public frustration, the Netherlands has once again taken center stage. Geert Wilders, the hardline leader of the Freedom Party, has pulled out of the ruling coalition, effectively bringing down the Dutch government. His move paves the way for a new election, one that could shift the political landscape across the continent. Geert Wilders, one of Europe's most controversial political figures, officially withdrew his party from the ruling bloc on Tuesday. The decision came after his proposed 10-point immigration plan, which included halting all new asylum requests and repatriating Syrian refugees, was rejected by coalition partners. Wilders announced the move on X, formerly Twitter, writing, "We had no choice. I promised the voters the strictest asylum policy ever, but that was not granted to you." Prime Minister Dick Schoof, a former intelligence chief, promptly resigned and will remain as caretaker until a new government is formed. He called Wilders' departure irresponsible and unnecessary. Wilders' decision clears the path for new national elections, a development seen by many as a key test for the strength of right-wing movements across Europe. Back in 2023, Wilders' Freedom Party won the most seats but fell short of a majority. He had to forego the prime ministership and instead entered a coalition under leadership of Schoof. Since then, tensions over immigration policy have simmered. Despite his party overseeing asylum affairs, Wilders' proposals were consistently blocked. In late May, after releasing his hardline 10-point plan, his party's polling numbers began climbing again after months of decline. The Netherlands isn't alone. Across Europe, right-wing parties are rising as public frustration with unregulated immigration and overwhelmed social services grows. In Germany, the AfD is leading in several polls. In the UK, Reform UK under Nigel Farage is surging. In France, National Rally is the largest party in parliament. And in Italy, Giorgia Meloni now governs with her populist Brothers of Italy party. With war on the continent, stagnant economies, and strained welfare systems, immigration is no longer just a policy debate. It's a flashpoint for national identity and survival. From 2010 to 2022, immigration into the Netherlands nearly tripled from 150,000 per year to a peak of 400,000. Although the government reported a 16% drop in new asylum applications last year, the numbers remain staggering, putting pressure on housing, healthcare, and social services. Wilders recognized this. In his 2023 campaign, he shifted from his earlier anti-Islam rhetoric to focus on living standards, arguing that mass migration was hurting ordinary Dutch citizens. His message resonated. Limiting immigration was no longer an ideological position. It became a matter of economic and social survival. Though he hasn't become prime minister, Wilders has already reshaped Dutch politics. His exit forces the rest of the political class to confront what they tried to avoid: the public's deep dissatisfaction with the status quo on immigration. If Wilders can center the upcoming election on the immigration issue, he may well emerge victorious. But even if he doesn't, he's done what few politicians are willing to do: put the concerns of the people above political convenience.